Comments?
Yeah. Well, first of all, just want to credit Illinois State. They have a great team, great staff, great head coach, and Stephanie Glantz. She does it the right way. So it was two teams out there, and they do it the right way, battling it out, possession by possession. I'm just very proud of our team and our program, of how we hung through the momentum shifts. We knew that there were going to be those times, and how we endured that. We were able to switch that momentum to our way and sustain it there towards the end of the game. But I'm just proud of our fight and our great effort that we gave today.
Thank you, Coach. Questions for our student athletes?
Alex, just talk about the last basket for you. You missed it originally, get the rebound, second chance. Just talk about what's going through your head.
It was going through my head to make it, and then you have to keep hustling after your shots. So I saw it didn't go in, so I just chased after it because I knew it was a close game, late clock. We need the ball back.
And to win it, though, talk about this, I guess, effort by the underclassmen to send these seniors to the tournament. You kind of agree? Was it kind of, send the 6 seniors out with the win? Is that kind of the saying on the team, I guess?
Yeah, we had to work hard for them. They started with this program at the bottom of the Missouri Valley, and we just worked our way up each and every day. And we worked hard for our seniors, and they kept working, and they kept leading us.
Michaela, not making all freshman team, you feel like that had, I think you kind of proved today. Is that kind of something that motivated you for this tournament?
Yeah, I'd say it would. It kind of got to me a little bit, but it's all about the little things, and I had to go out there and do my best and stay together as a team, and so that's what I did.
Why were you at your best this game? What about it just played to your advantage?
This game was the last game of the season so far, and the championship. So it was win this or go home, and you got to leave everything out there on the court, and that's what we did.
And you said before you wanted to send out the seniors with a win. What was that moment like? After the game, you go up to each of them and give them a hug. How much does that kind of mean to you to be able to do that?
I'm happy for them. Like Alex said, they started from the bottom, and now we're here and we're the champions, and it's congrats to them. They worked for it, and all I could do was do my best for them. So that's what I did.
Justin, you got the hoop hanger around your neck. 4 years of working to get to this point. Has it sunk in yet? Are you still kind of floating right now?
I think it sunk in after I had the ball in the very last couple seconds of the game, and I just took off running. At that moment, I couldn't do nothing but be excited. I started screaming. I ran to the bench, but I couldn't do anything but be more proud for these two that are right next to me. This team really worked together. It was a team win. Even though we had some individual, outstanding plays, this team really pulled together as a team, and that's what I was most proud of.
You had the 2 free throws at the end. Missed the first one, make the second one. Just, I guess, the thoughts going through your head as you drop those last couple dribbles and you put that final shot up.
After I missed the first one, the free throws should be automatic. That's how I think of it in my head. So after I missed the first one, I just knew I had to take a deep breath, just reset, use my legs more, and knock it down. I knew it was a big shot, and I had to hit it.
Jessica, is this like a dream come true to you?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Jesse, talk about that last play by Alex. Give her a second chance. Is it pretty much, no doubt she was going to make it that time?
Yeah. I have faith in Alex, and she struggled early, but I saw it in her face that she was ready to go. She didn't put her head down. It was fighting everybody's eyes, and that's what carried us through the game.
This season, you knew she had the potential to do this, but now you look back, talk about the transformation of her. What has she kind of turned into this season?
Oh, man. She's grown a lot. Just from non-conference to conference, she bloomed. Her play just is amazing to watch. It's amazing to play with her. She's aggressive. She can't be stopped. The only person that can stop her is herself. And, as long as she keeps her confidence up and she's playing hard, you'll see what you've seen tonight.
And then, I mean, that smile at the end when you had the ball, is that just, I mean, the last 4 years kind of pouring out for you?
Exactly, that's really what it was. I mean, it was pouring out over my eyes, and I was tearing up. I mean, I was just overwhelmed, and I don't know how many times I've hugged her already. I'm gonna keep hugging her. You know?
Alex, Michaela, you guys both kind of alluded to this earlier, but knowing that the senior, this could have been their last ride, they had a chance at an at-large bid, I guess, did that provide you extra motivation to, you know, just dig a little bit deeper for that rebound or that loose ball out there and go for that bucket and get hacked?
I'd say it did. I know I was tired. I know everyone on the team was tired, but it's like I said, it's lose and go home or win and move on. And so I put everything out there on the court, and I'm sure everyone else did, and that's what we did.
Yeah, we didn't want to leave it to the at-large bid. We wanted to win it outright, no questions about it. So we all knew the inches were going to get us a win, and we knew that coming into this tournament.
Yeah, Michaela, the one shot that seemed to really turn the momentum in the second half was a pretty deep three. You just felt it, came out to you, and let it go.
Yeah, I just felt it. And when my threes start hitting, I just have that momentum, and I'm gonna shoot it. So
Keep shooting.
Thanks, guys.
Final questions? Ladies, congratulations. We'll let you get back to the locker room.
Sure, guys. At least I didn't have to tell you to shoot it. So at least I didn't have to tell you to shoot it.
Yeah, it's important. Thank you.
Questions for Coach Adams?
Coach, could you just reflect on the overall achievement of starting where you did and getting where you are right now?
Well, it took an army. It wasn't, you know, when I was hired at Wichita State, I had a vision, and I always watched Wichita State from afar as a coach. And I knew it was a special place every time I visited. The people in the stands, the administration, the leadership from President Beggs. And when I had the opportunity, I was very blessed to have the opportunity that Becky Endicott and Dr. Beggs gave me that. And from then on, it's just been putting that vision into place and having so many people embrace your vision and embrace it not just through the good times of when you're winning, but also through the tough times, because you have to make tough decisions when you're changing around a program and changing the environment. And those times are not always happy times. But I do know the unhappy times lead to times like this. And they're very rewarding. And I'm not talking for myself. I'm talking for the student athlete. I'm talking about for the city of Wichita. I'm talking about for Wichita State University. And, you know, without the support and without the people that I had around me, which are uncommon people, they just don't do the average thing every day, that's where I think you get uncommon results. And an uncommon result is a championship. And I have to credit my staff this year. They know me. They know me as a person, number one, and they know what I stand for. And they know there is nothing less given except your all. And we outwork people. And each and every day we were going to commit and compete to the winning ways. And I think through time and through great effort and the investment that we've all put in, we've been able to move from the bottom to the top.
Coach, as the first time for Wichita State's girls program going to the NCAA tournament, what does that mean to you?
No, I think it's a special time. That's all I ever wanted for my student athletes. You know, us as coaches, we've been there as a student athlete once before. We know what it takes. We walked in their shoes. It's overwhelming at times. I told them this year I couldn't get mad at them. I just wanted to cry if they weren't doing things right, because they're right there. They just had to put all the intangibles together and put all the little inches together. And they just began to believe. And the tide just continued to turn. You could just see growth after step, after each game, after each practice, each individual, as they filtered, came through your office. They were just changing as young women. And when you have young women that change in front of you, they're maturing. And when you have mature young women in front of you, they're coachable. because they can look at themselves and they can say, I don't do this well, but I do this well. And that's how roles are created. So it didn't matter that I had 11 different starting lineups. We didn't care. Coaches, doesn't matter. I have an offensive coordinator, I have a defensive coordinator, I have a recruiting coordinator. We all have great roles and big roles, and we all embraced our roles. This is a very selfless program and a very humble program. And the fact we know that Illinois State at any time could have taken that because they're a great program. They have great leadership there. But we got the momentum to shift our way. We continue to believe, and we kept doing the inches. And the inches a lot of time are just great effort, just like what you saw in Alex Harden at the end of the game, continue to work and chase and fly around.
Coach, can you reflect on the last 3 days, I guess, and what your talks and your being around the seniors, how much you've tried to motivate them, maybe not so much on the court, but I guess in the locker room and trying to get like you said, every inch out of this team?
It was just, it was all about, I think when my conversations with them in particular, you came, you invested, you committed. We're not going home. Bottom line, we're putting our foot down. We're drawing the line in the sand. We're not. And I think when you have leadership, that is formed like our 3 seniors that have been with me for 4 years, you have underclassmen like Alex Harden and Michaela Dappridge that are going to play hard for them because they loved them. They cared about them. They spent time with them on and off the court, sharing what we were about as a program. And that respect just grew over time. And those 2 at the end, they were going to lay it on the line for our seniors. And like I said, we drew the line in the sand. We were not going to go home.
When do you feel like it'll hit you that you won this tournament?
In some ways, it has hit me. It took over there at the end, and just to sit and I guess watch and just being in a still moment of thankfulness, of having the opportunity, of being blessed to be able to lead this group and to lead Wichita State. So there's just a silent moment of, thanking the big guy above, of giving me the opportunity and knowing it's here and it's real. And now I just want to live in this moment for more than 24 hours. We have a 24-hour rule, but this one will last a little bit more than 24 hours as we prepare for something that we've never done before.
24 and a half hours?
Yeah, I may even give it a good 48.
Coach, have you ever seen, Jessie at the end, you're blowing the clock out, have you ever seen her smile bigger than that?
No, I sure haven't. And, and that's a special young lady, along with China Turner and Jasmine Gordon. They have grown so much under the tutelage of our staff and our administration, and now they understand they can do anything they want in life, in their next career. If they put their minds to it and they work hard and they surround themselves with great people, they can accomplish anything.
What has Alex turned into the last 3 months?
That All-American that we talk about. And she's just phenomenal. And I told you that. She's a great athlete. She just doesn't quite understand what she could do as a basketball player. And that's where I have great assistant coaches. They kept teaching her the game. They kept showing her footage of, hey, look at this. This is what you can do here. And Alex is smart. She's very level-headed. And for her to be able to take the knowledge from assistant coaches and be able to put it into her play, this tells you she's pretty special in the makings.
Some final questions? Coach, we'd like to congratulate you and Wichita State, and we'll let you get back to your team.
Okay, thank you, guys.